We can make a slide for it if it makes it easier, but I don't know.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
Who is this
Yeah.
guy just come walking in here and start demanding shit? Who is this guy? Obviously, you talk like you got biggest balls. Holy shit. What's up, Jimbo? Just trying to solve these.
There you go.
Oh man, you're gonna be the test pig tonight, test guinea pig tonight. I'm getting some hella video lag whenever I run the scoreboard and the ticker at the same time.
We can put you on the stage channel.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious. We could. You guys could be doing it while you're on the stage channel. And people can actually listen to you live.
Too hard.
How's it going?
Oh, much for that. Anyway, here we are, on lovely, beautiful boy night. This is gonna be fun.
Is it really going to be on Foy Night? I thought that was a joke.
That is what Scripture told me, so that's what I'm going with.
I think he might be. I think he might be pulling your leg.
I hope not. He probably is. It's probably going to be SCME or SMTM, knowing infantry run the whole everything. But we could hope. We could dream. It's certainly not going to be Kursk Day. That killed an entire public event. Anyway, I guess I should share my screen. Work. Alrighty. This is the showcase match for APL, which is starting up. It's a third season. We have quite a lot of teams this year. 4 whole divisions. Division 1 being a full 49v49. I guess for the more established teams. And then we've got everyone else at a 36v36 format. And that's going to offer a lot of games. So that's going to be really cool to see. Division 1 schedule. How many weeks is it? 7 weeks? Still, like the fall. Division 2, jam-packed, action-filled calendar. Same with Division 4. Anyway, tonight's map might be Foy. It's always hard to tell. But hopefully it is. Foy night, in particular, where there's no fog, and you can turn your brightness up, and it's like 1,000-meter view distance across fields. So I'm looking forward to it. Probably one of the few people. Left to right, we got West Bend. Terrible point for the Allies. Because one, it's extremely close to the Axis side, and two, you really only have one avenue attack through the forest, straight up. Controlling the east in D5, certainly important, and will provide flanking action, but you have no, you got your forces are on an island. Uh, Anywhere in between there, totally scuffed. Can't really do anything except die over it. Southern Edge, new and improved. Kind of just an open field all around it with some trenches. You got a building. Uh, I would love to see this place get builder bobbed. Um, that would be hilarious. Tier 3 bunkers all over the place, barbed wire. Barbed wire, not as much as a meme as people might think it is. Certainly comes in useful. And of course, we have Dugout Barn. A little bit more Axis favored right off the initial cap because it's on their half of the map. Um, but man, neither team really wants to lose this point off a cap because such a brutal grind to try and get it back. For the Allies, you're forced to just march up the road, throw smoke, and die a lot.
Artie just basically aims at the pink road.
Yep.
And doesn't ever move.
Yeah, it pretty much just lands there forever, ever.
In comparison to the normal, extremely dynamic artillery play that you have, they just shoot in one spot.
Yeah.
Basically along that pink road and just get kills.
Farming the combat score. So, yeah, it should be, maybe a fun map. I don't know. Could try and have some. I know fun is generally illegal in HLL server. Even in the right server? I don't know.
What server are you in?
I'm in the New York one, but I just realized I have no idea if that's
I think it's Miami. I think
Oh,
they're
boy.
playing the Miami one.
Oh boy.
Let me look. There's nobody in the Miami server either. They might not release. Well, they should have. It's 5 minutes to when it starts. Looks like they're in the LA server.
Aha.
I can look up real quick the password.
I got it here.
Oh, okay. I think they did it. So all the streamers have admin cam already.
Yeah, I had it for the New York one,
you go.
so.
Yeah, you're on there. Okay, so you should be all set. It is actually Foy Night. I was able to confirm that in the background. I thought it was a joke. It was not a joke. Somebody chose to do this to the infantry players, and the reason I say I wasn't sure about it was because the Helios guys that were organizing it were not saying what the map was until everybody committed to play. So,
Smart move. Very smart
yeah,
move.
yeah. We have some shrewd organizers over there, know what they're doing. I think it's going to be fun. I mean, Foy is a fun match. I think a fun map to watch matches on. I think it makes for entertaining matches for the most part. I think it makes for not so entertaining matches for people that are playing infantry oftentimes.
Heavily agree. It's times like this that I appreciate being a caster. Yeah, here we are at Dugout Barn, and here is the intersection where infantry are kind of just forced to pile through. If you get enough smoke, like maybe you can round this corner, get some penetration, but good luck with that. And kind of a similar story for the Axis. They have this road But then they also have the railway corner. You can put a Gary here in the most obvious spot of all time. So we'll see what happens. I think it's going to come down to tanks being aggressive. Pretty much all of these.
I think it's gonna be interesting to see because this is a no prep match. We just see some guys building a bunker here.
Hell
Well,
yeah.
There's no prep for this match, but to be honest, if you've ever played a match on Foy that you did prep for, it's really easy to just kill all of the allies' trucks on almost any point except West Bend. So it'll be kind of interesting to see if anybody kind of has, the previous knowledge and really just the
The
wanna
pocket
make it,
snipe.
yeah, and they really just want to make it hurt for the other team. To the point where they're just gonna go and snipe a truck or two. It's really not hard. I mean, it's what makes it. It's one of the unfortunate things that leads it to not be played very often, is that I think allies just kind of start on the back foot no matter what, and people don't like that.
Yeah.
But
Very
we'll
true.
see. We'll see if there's not a lot of prep or people just don't care to make the attempt. Then allies could see a good start. Probably
Well,
not, but
if we have any ESPT drivers, then we know at least one truck will get stuck. We're terrible at that. So, Southern Edge, it's some trenches, and that's just the point.
not to make it into a competition, but one time a Helios truck got stuck, and we drove back into Luke's to try to unstuck the truck. And guess what happened to the Luke's?
It got stuck?
The Luke's also got stuck.
Perfect.
That was in a seasonal match. a seasonal match, yes.
We were in some sort of tournament match on Stalingrad, and I was responsible for being in the recon car to shoot the building where they can set up the AT gun to snipe our truck. Except there was a light pole that didn't render, so I killed most of our truck with an HE splash, and I didn't kill the gun, which killed one of our other trucks. And then Inchon spawned a Panther.
Okay, I think you win.
So that was, I think, just like the worst possible start to a game. Seven.
Should be full, I think. Eventually.
West End. If the Allies ever cap this, it's over for. It's just nothing but open fields. So brutal. That happened. But otherwise, it's kind of like if the Allies are just attacking through this forest, it's a grind. Entertaining grind to watch, at least.
Yeah, I've seen a couple West Bend matches. I think West Bend makes it really interesting because, like you said, I mean, obviously the Axis are kind of gifted the strong point area, especially early on. But the Allies do have the better approach. So if the Axis do ever lose it, it's pretty much over. Like, I don't know what the recap looks like for West Bend if they lose it to the Allies, but they basically gifted it off the beginning, so they kind of have to fumble the bag in order to get in that position to begin with.
Yeah. Yeah, you're pretty much hoping that they overextend and you drop an airhead to no one. I think tanks are going to be the key to capping anything. That's true. Most. But the uncoordinatedness will throw a curveball into any plan.
Yeah.
But this is what I'm looking for in the middle of a game. I mean, they got the back door covered.
Yeah, I mean, Foy's really one of the few maps where I think building really can actually make sense. You've seen we've seen in the past Chinese teams trying to make it across open fields by building just a series of level 1 barricades.
Yeah, just leapfrogging it.
Yeah. I mean, because what else are you gonna do? I mean, are you gonna run across that field and die? Are you going to go front door and die to artillery? Like, you might as well just hammer some
Where
shit
is the
up.
rest of the players?
Oh, I agree.
So just for anyone joining us, I kind of want to talk a little bit about what we're doing here. The starting 2 weekends from now will be the first weekend of the third season of American Premier League. This is just a showcase match, kind of mixing up a bunch of the teams from all of the different divisions, and just playing a fun match to kind of kick off the season. This is going to be the third iteration of APL. Jimbo said earlier, 25 teams, which makes this so far the biggest Hell Let Loose tournament, I think, of 2024. At least more teams than seasonal. I have no idea how many teams are seasonal, so I could be lying. But 25 teams, obviously, some of that is enabled by the format, where you can play with as few as 36 players, up to 49 if both teams agree to it, or in the top division, 49 is required. So, yeah, we have a tier approach. There's 4 tiers in this season to try to give everybody a shot at playing against teams of their experience level, which is kind of tough from an organization perspective, because you always have to draw a line where, maybe the best team in Tier 3 could play in Tier 2, or vice versa, but draw the line somewhere and just try to make 4 competitive divisions and let everyone have fun. Yeah, this is a showcase match for that tournament. Starting here in a couple weeks, and yeah, we're just gonna have some fun and watch a Foy night match with a mix of a bunch of the teams competing.
Exactly. Yeah, this is not necessarily like your. I mean, it's gonna be pretty sweaty, but hopefully the trucks will all make it without getting blown up. They're certainly gonna launch rockets, though. That's kind of just standard fishing.
You might as well. You're not getting your money back on them.
Exactly. But for the Axis, you gotta use the Car 98, and I mean, deal breaker. That's an MG main right there. So the total players server has not moved. Don't know what I expected. There's been a single HLL game that I've been a part of that started on.
Can we look at the list here just to see what teams we have on both sides? Or actually, I think they're split down the middle. So I think each team that's participating was split in half. So I know I've seen some, obviously, Helios. I see 10th Mountain, Gary Busters, Chimera. FF is Furious Frogs. That's one of the couple European teams that we have. That's the Refuse B team, I guess is the way it was characterized to me.
Oh, so the French.
So yes, French team.
Je suis en pomme. All right, though, there we go.
Something about, yeah, it's that's. I think that means I am a potato. I'm pretty sure that's what that means. It means I am something, and I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
Palm is.
yeah, Palm's potato.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. I am a potato. TL. I see some Merc. Really, just cross section Vanguard as well of really all the divisions we have going on. So I see from 1 to 4, all kind of represented.
Man. Wiggly line. Yeah, lots of people represented here. Hopefully it'll happen. Dropped Frank 1.4%. That's
Time to Smoke Crack has hit the chat.
yeah, has been called. Let's go. Closer. E.
It's creeping up there. Threats, I'm sure, are flying. As everybody is trying to get their contingent into the server despite the map choice.
Coaxing them in.
Speaking of the server, since we've been sitting here for a while, this season of APL is brought to you by server provider Quanzer. They were nice enough to donate 5 servers for us to use for games, and they're really their top, highest quality servers too. So nothing skimped on there, and they're supporting the nice rocket into that house.
That was nasty.
They're kind of new in Hell Let Loose, and they're supporting the scene. We appreciate that.
Yeah, the
Really
more
have had
high
good
quality,
experiences with their servers so far.
the more high quality rubber band free servers we can get, the better.
So we're playing here on one in. This match is gonna be on one in Los Angeles, but they're all over. We have one in Miami, which we'll use for matches that involve some South American teams. We have one in Paris for North America to China, one in Japan for the OCE teams, and then one in New York. So, thank you to Quanzer. We appreciate that, their support. I want to mention that at some point.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm sure there's a large contingent of Quanzer executives watching this match, eagerly awaiting my plug.
Yeah. So if you're a CEO, let's just shout out in the chat real quick. I don't even know where my chat is, dude. I'm streaming on YouTube. I clicked the wrong button and my whole shit got fucked. Not good.
It's all right. It's kind of weird because, ironically, Twitch is the, behemoth of streaming, but streaming on YouTube can actually be better in some ways.
Yeah.
Especially if you want to stream at a higher resolution than 1080p. You could really do that on YouTube. You can't really do that on Twitch very, very successfully, ironically. But The emotes might not be as fun. So
That's
what do you
true.
want?
No developing situation alert spam. I made an MS
Can we get-
Paint.
How do we get the Shrinus on YouTube? I don't know.
Or Shreen. And I'm not monetized anyway, so. God, they killed the bunker!
Shout out to all the Hell Let Loose streamers that don't monetize and don't make people watch minute-long advertisements so that they can get 43 cents. If you do that, I hope you enjoy the 43 cents. But
It
everybody
adds
fucking
up.
hates me. You're at 96 on the server.
Boy,
Hoping we can get this started.
there we go.
All right, 50 seconds and we'll get started.
Hey, 15 minutes late. That's basically on time.
Damn near. Southern Edge. Okay.
Right? Oh, with the road in.
Straight line through the middle.
Oh, recon though.
I don't think they're going to be on squad limit, to be honest. If you wanted to, I don't think that'd be a big deal. Maybe just mute command chat, though.
Excellent.
It isn't already.
That once. And
Yeah, so we got a straight line up the middle. Missouri Foy to Southern Edge to Foy. I think that's good. It's the most balanced point. Does offer a lot of opportunities for allies to get their trucks picked off. We'll see if the Axis side is ready to attempt any of that, but if not, we should see a good fight over mid.
yeah, it's definitely the most balanced in that it sucks for every side.
Definitely a point you want to cap, and not a point you want to have to cat back.
Yeah, 100%.
True of basically every point in Hell Let Loose, but especially on Foy. You can say that about any point, but Southern Edge is one of them. You got the trench system on the west side. You got the building. You got the small little one-gun trench on the east side, and beyond that, it's snow, and it's not even deep enough that you can build little tunnels in the snow and just like stay under cover of snow and just dig your way through.
Mountain
Just
Eagle
right on
attack.
top of the snow.
Yeah, it'll be how quick either side will be able to transition the pressuring the fort. Much as this will suck to attack, defending it also. Slightly out of sync. Perfect. Oh, that's a lot of mark. Going. Have a.
Oh, we got trucks driving right down the road still.
Yes, this. Us. Be punished yet. They heard the pop and they got out. Very safe dismount for the Axis there. Allies just driving right in.
I don't have a care in the world for sure.
That was a good scrape.
The Allies have initial control of those trenches. It's going to be hard to see how they could get dislodged from there at this point.
Especially with the overwhelming control they have over there in the west. Make it. That's going to be step one for Axis. Ouch. And dead. Okay, going. Or is over here on fire. To kill the Knots. Manage allies. Consolidate this cap. The lack of control for Axis on this corner. A huge. Can't attack Southern Bend and house. And the medium, Jazzy would.
Going for it.
Popped cold by a small bump in the. Uh-oh. Developing situation alert! Neither side has done damage. I don't know how that happens. Oh! Going for it. They're going for it. Oh! Sherman with the victory there. The full-time tanker now, apparently. Back to US. But that is a massive loss for the Axis. And it will make controlling this corner. Yep. Wow, and Blood Gulch here. Yeah, that also.
Are you streaming with delay?
Yeah, I got a 15-minute delay. I think.
Okay. When that goes live, check on it. Check on the stream because the Discord is like really choppy, and I worry that it might be like that on YouTube because I've had that happen before. There's something about like streaming on YouTube and Discord like at the same time or something. I just don't want to go through all the way through this game and find
Yeah,
out that
yeah,
it
yeah.
looks screwy to YouTube. If it looks kind of screwy for me, then it's not a big deal. But
It looks pretty smooth on YouTube. So, because yeah, that happens to Arian a lot too.
yeah, I just want to. Okay. Yeah, open medium fight. Really, I mean, not that it was going to be easy for the Axis anyway, but you could see a situation where if they win that fight, you know, the Panzer IV can maybe get aggressive and maybe they can get a quick recap, but losing that fight really puts any chance of anything quickly happening, coming back out of the question, I'd say. So.
Oh, absolutely. And it empowers the Stuarts. Now the only thing that they're afraid of are Panzerschrecks. Those are a lot less scary than a... I have the first Tiger up over here. Spotted by these white elements. Done. Tiger.
Yeah, I saw there were 2 AT guns up, kind of towards the east side for the Allies. Yep. Kind of in the open, it looked like a little bit.
Oh, there we go.
Apparently well camouflaged.
Yeah.
So they're not. Well, they are looking at it.
They are tracking this Tiger. Fortunately, this... Oh, they're driving right. Oh, boy. Have yet another developing situation alert here. Appears to be a good hole shot. This is...
That's going to be tough for the Tiger to see, too, through those trees. That looked like a bounce off the side.
They're trying. Great. There it is. Oh, but they have a whole squad spawn right next to him. Oh, no.
Oh, this is not good.
Absolutely tragic. Let's see the hat progress. I don't know. That's happening. Alright. So we do have a blueprint for a bunker up. This should be top priority under the cover of the bombing run. Actually gets a insane amount of kills. Heavy pressure here from the allies. And some
Getting
hot
a little beat
repair.
up.
I mean, the loss of that Tiger is such a hamstring. I mean, look at the Stewart over here. Absolutely no threats. Where is it? Did I find it in there? This. Moisturized, vibing,
Yeah.
no problems.
Anytime you think you lose mid cap, I think one of the first things you want to start to do is just talk about stacking your tanks up, and hard to do that when you're losing the first one that quick, especially on Foy. Like, what are you gonna do without tanks on Foy? Not that they should have expected necessarily an OP right there, and AT got it everything, but you just gotta be careful with those tanks. It's tough to lose them like that.
It was a little unlucky, sure, that they immediately got spotted and tracked by an AT. But there is 1 hour and 6 minutes, 50 seconds left. Time.
Both Stewart's up and the medium, so I think nobody's taken a 76 yet. Maybe.
It's man crew. Chimera. Guess they got a
so they
solo
left that
Stewart.
guy. Okay. Makes sense.
The medium is driven all the way. Get you boy. This is irresponsible.
I mean, for a tank that could get damaged by painted truck from all 4 directions, how is it still alive out here?
Yeah, that's a valuable question. Oh.
Use to come up and you better knife him. Oh, no fun.
Well, there's a rocket guy. On. They leave. Okay. Thank you. Alright, well, problem solved. Definitive frontline control the allies all the way past the 90.
Yeah, starting to see the fight really get away from Southern Edge. Really start to see kind of a box out. The Axis are kind of getting contained into the city a little bit.
Yeah. They should have this one random engineer lighting up these outposts. That's about the extent of their cap layer. I feel like 76 could be further up. They have got a lot of HE guns. They got a second. It's driving up. Full of any armor here.
See a lot of
infantry.
laying down. A lot of laying down, not a lot of running.
There's a Gary here that almost just got rocketed. I just really call it in as much HE as you possibly can this whole. I love it. Ouch. Tiger has been marked. Very accurate.
There's a Panzer IV coming up next to him as well.
Mark action here. Content to stay backward now. Could really help the Axis take control of this corner here. And that'll allow them to then push out and just control the whole front line. That might be a demerit. No. Fair station. Fair target. MH. Go. This is the action that we're looking for. About to be a level 3 bunker.
Interesting grading we got on there. It's tilted a little bit to the one corner. Not sure how that's going to affect anything at all, but it'll probably look weird.
Yeah, you're just basically unable to shoot out of this side, potentially. Boy, this really takes time to hammer. Uh-oh, this tank is on fire. I think they just killed the Tiger. Oh my goodness.
Oh no. Oh.
Gone from bad to worse for the Axis armor.
Panzer IV now, making a move.
Heavily marked right.
What is not sure what the play is here.
Here. They do have a Joe 450 problem, and that's not good. Oh! Oh! Okay, well, moves are being made. 170. Good.
Oh, the
Driving.
76 went down?
Yeah, it died to a rocket from that dead infantry guy, right? Really good shot. Oh, yes. Oh, it's an allied bunker. There we go.
It's like you have for different ages, right? You have like the adult counter, then you got like the adolescent, and then you got the kiddie one.
You got the juice
kids
boxes
in there.
lined up there. We'll smite or lucky.
Ooh, barbed wire around the bunker. Can't forget that. I mean, it's
What?
really the cherry on
Operation.
top.
You can ask Heidi about barbed wire. He's 76. Shift W straight to the front. Kind of love this.
Yeah, I'm surprised that they've been so they so cleanly cleared them out of here. You don't even see a ton of allies in this area, but there's no access
Yeah, this is
anywhere near this front door area.
controlled by the Allies. And not even looking at that. Where are they? Is there? Bucks whipping it. Like Axis have been able to trade up for the attack this corner. How that works out.
They are in danger of falling behind in both the armor game and the level 3 bunker game. So we gotta see how they can respond.
Yeah, we need more hammers per minute here.
You can maybe hang on in Foy without losing one of those, but you can't lose both. You can't lose armor and you can't lose level 3 bunker.
Especially as the Axis. Full concrete enclosure. Nice lighting.
They're cozy. As far as level 3 bunkers go, they're definitely pretty cozy. Not the rustic cabin feel of the Soviet bunker.
True, true.
But you know, you're definitely nice and cozy in there. All the openings nice and closed up with the concrete, and man, just have a nice campfire in there, even with the ventilation.
Very conducive to vibing. Got progress here. Oh, this is a difficult one for armor to get involved in. I don't want nothing to do.
Yeah, there's a few places I think you can, take some long shots into the center and just kind of hope that you hit something. But yeah, going into Foy is not usually something that you want to get involved in. And so that's why they're going over here to this house.
76 is comically far up.
I mean, if you know all their tigers are dead, I mean you can take some take some chances.
Takes a blip. I mean, I love it when tanks are just face. Man, massive response to at pressure. The Axis are going to be looking about any spawns thing. The Allies to take advantage of that space. Oh. Whipping it. My God.
Whoa. BMG, I think.
God, from the window? That's fucking right there. When the infantry support you, man, you just feel unstoppable.
That was Trot's Helios tanker attempting to kill a tank full of other Helios tankers, being stopped by scripture of the SBT and bad intentions on the machine gun. Trotz is back alive.
Nice.
Gonna give it another chance.
It's difficult to retire from this. On my like 7th or 8th try now.
Only way out is in a body bag.
Much.
Hell let loose in the crypts.
They have this one thing in common. Guy is really committing to justifying this bunker, and man, I appreciate. Axis, centralized. Now they're just getting poked and prodded from all sides by the Allies. Not really like a concerted push. It's more of just they're everywhere, and they have a tank.
It's weird. It's kind of weird in that it just looks like the Axis like outnumber the Allies, but the Allies control everything.
Exactly.
Doesn't it? Like I see a lot more red berries than blueberries, at least in this view.
Yeah, the blueberries are like way
Look at
spread.
that
This is
map,
almost
they're everywhere.
this is almost like an offensive. Like if you were playing an offensive game, this is what where one side's just bottled in. Offensive. We need more offensive comp games. They're a lot of fun. That out there.
There was a few years ago that offensive summer tournament.
Yeah, I played at that. It
What
was
that?
so good.
That was before my time.
He's not.
Oh,
What? Why didn't he get the?
I think he.
Uh,
I think he probably. Yeah. I'm guessing that the squad leader thought killing the first guy was going to clear the Gary, then he had to go back and look again when it didn't.
Tragic. Got
They
the
might be
yips.
wrapping around us on our flank, so whoever is on defense, keep an eye out. Captain says in chat.
Rifle me.
Not sure if that's an indication of cause for concern when the commanders say whoever is on defense.
True.
I'm not sure if we should read too much into that, but he's saying whoever is on defense. No way to know. Impossible to discover that information.
Just one of those like quantum information things. Not good.
Trot's charging forward, burning the OP and exploding for his trouble. I think they need some more of that. Run forward. I mean, look right now. Like what? There's nothing between Axis and Southern Edge.
Axis capping Southern Edge. Heaven.
Oh, there isn't a. He's still up there, but.
I think they finally control of this all strip forest. Forest isn't much, but he put a knife in the side of this front door for the Allies. Tank wandering. Oh, chasing a tank mark. Got coordinated action here between.
Is it in the trees? The tiger? Or towards where the mark is. The 176 is behind the broken house.
Driving
See
right
where
down the road.
tiger is.
Or Kobu.
Okay.
That's gonna be a tough shot. Here. Big time front door push. Already marked on it. Rockets
Axis
coming
found
in.
Shift, and they found the W.
Power combination. They are all dying.
Well, I mean, this is kind of what's going to happen if you don't have kind of tanks or something to overpower that trench. They responded, they got that flare up, and it seems like they had some people respond back on hard capping now. It's going to be tough, but I mean, it's still good credit to them to even get this far at this point. That's infantry doing their job, clearing out the city, getting the front door push going again. Just need to get some armor pieces alive and to the front line here to help them out. And of course, a couple of level 3 doctors.
Yeah, yeah. And the armor game can shift very quickly. Like 276s go down, all of a sudden the whole landscape. You can't drive through that, young man. That's a player built asset. Wait, without control of this corner here, I mean, any front door pushes just get chopped down from the side. A lot of tanks. Boy. Go stop. Chopping out. Damage. I guess it's on fire to keep him warm. Interesting strat. We'll see how.
The way this is going with the 76, it looks like they're going to be very warm in a second. If he gets around this building.
The all expense trip paid Belgium. Mach 13. That's a difficult one to commit to as the 76. That could feel like a throw. Yeah.
It's just a little different on Foy when everything's so wide open and you can see so much around you. Like in that case, the open fields are you know, your best friend, right? Because you're not gonna get just walked up on and satcheled. Like, yeah, like for sure, like they're pushing way the fuck out there. But man, sometimes on Foy you can get away with that just because you can see everything. Infantry's not gonna surprise you in a sense.
Exactly.
Which is what makes it a fun map for armor, because you can kind of take those chances and kind of have that freedom, a little more freedom than you do in other matches where you're worried about what the fuck's on the other side of a hedge or something.
Yeah, there's no hedges to block you. Yeah, the full 1,000. A lot of places. Corner. That Tiger knows he's well pinned down. Front line. Oh, it's charging. Oh boy. Okay. This. Oh my god.
I was like, what the fuck?
We have another shot. That was a turret shot.
Where did this guy come from?
My god.
Ooh.
That's a feels bad. And
Well, and look, you got they got some infantry out in that field. Did they not get any kind of information that there was the 76 driving over there? I mean, I know that's kind of far, but like, man.
Yeah, how does no one know about that?
Yeah, you just don't expect that they're like, yeah, the openness of the map goes both ways. Like, they should be able to be seen by the infantry at long distance. It's the same way the tank can see the infantry. But a little bit of a breakdown there, it looks like.
A cannon staying out here. Gun. Kratz himself. Thing. Uh-oh. Okay, for now. Both sides kind of stuck in their own territory right now. Progress. But if this small group can transition west and attack this quarter, oh, okay. They're just getting farmed actually. They're armed and strafed. Oh, wait, that was a peace strike. I think. Gun is dead. 6. Oh, bother.
Did that 76 that just killed?
Yeah,
Tiger escape all the
yeah,
way
they
back?
just left. Drove away.
Mission accomplished. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
And I'd really like to just see the HE spam. Oh my god, they're getting spotted again. Formation game for the allies. Tank spot. Oh, and it immediately gets marked. This is Tigers. Oh my god. Oh, there's no one. Okay, good. Someone driving. Yeah. Nope. Or overwhelming armor. Fun is getting in on. Rockets, by tanks, by artillery, guns.
If you're just joining us, this is a showcase match for Season 3 of the American Premier League I Let Loose tournament starting a couple weekends from now. 2 weeks from today will be the first matches. 25 teams from North America, China, Oceania, and Europe. We'll be competing across 4 divisions. Four divisions to kind of keep the experience level close between the teams. Give everybody a chance to play against newer teams to play against other newer teams, and more experienced teams focused on playing against other more experienced teams. So we have a close to 49v49 here. Most of APL is played at 36v36, which makes it easier for more communities to participate, which we like to see. This is just a showcase match. You're going to see players from a lot of the teams involved just mixed up to play a friendly match here on Foy night. I would say fun match, but I'm not sure for everybody it's been fun.
No, the Axis has been pretty brutal. All the Axis on screen is farmed. A lot of it. Tank though is absolutely their dick in a hornet's nest. Oh my god, he got a non-pen on the gas can. That's it's for bad to work.
Jerry cans.
He got it again.
Yeah.
Can't keep getting away with this.
Get a couple Tiger kills, you start to feel yourself. You end up driving through entire squads of enemies, and shit just bounces right off your ass.
Oh my god, there's still non-penning. What's going on here? Oh my god.
76 with God mode enabled.
They're hacking, bro. This is nuts.
They've entered a defensive spin. Oh. Is that an Achilles?
Yeah, it looked like shot there for the track.
significantly satcheled, more satcheled than not.
And not satcheled anymore.
That is the rapid conversion of potential to explosive energy. I'm a scientist.
So, party out here. Killer Anus isn't the priority. I'm not an Arnie main. No.
Supply truck just boldly traversing the front line here.
Got some hedgehogs up. The house? Nice little barbed wire. Now we just need, like, a bunch of mines right here.
It'd be cool to be able to just kind of have linear feet of barbed wire that you could build in as many
Like,
pieces
roll it
as
out?
you want. Yeah.
I don't think that computational technology exists. Apparently not for Team 17, whoever the hell owns it.
Yeah. A lot of Reddit posts about adding buildables and stuff. I think if they can't even, some of the things that they do that just completely break maps make me wonder what would happen if they added buildables. All of a sudden, buildings would be movable or something. I mean,
Yeah.
open up some walls around SMDM Church, and all of a sudden there's no hedges on SMDM anymore, so you never know really
There's just
what's going to happen.
a million planes that fly over. Still do to this day.
And the gliders that got added with no explanation. Nobody said why. Nobody knows if it was intentional. Nobody knows if there was like, are they like, saying, hey, like we're trying to change the meta of SMDM by adding more crashed gliders in fields. Just nobody knows. To this day, has never been commented on by anybody from Team 17 why there's like 10 more gliders in fields on SMDM.
It just is. Good as it's gonna get.
Just adds to the lore. You never know what's gonna happen or why.
Let's change that main building in the middle of town center. They once changed that to a completely closed off building. Then when asked about it, they said no, they didn't.
I remember that. And then when they like changed it back, it was like different than it was before.
It was a little different. It's missing that window on the side. Not for neat.
It's a cheeky spot.
Literally anything.
If
Right
you
over
can
the
see
head.
stuff from it, then it's good. Otherwise, it's just kind of like interesting.
Unmarked. First unmarked tiger.
This tiger has made it further than any tiger before it. It is tough. Sometimes as armor, you feel like in some matches it just comes down to the better team getting the better position on the map, getting the better information, and that's sometimes what really contributes more to, I think, the armor play going one way or another. Maybe more so than the skill of the players involved. For sure, there's
Oh, absolutely.
skill involved, but if one team has the good ground, they get the good information, and with that, obviously, you can do a lot with it. Looks like we might see. Is he gonna get behind the building? He's gonna get behind the building. Ooh, something didn't get behind the building.
This.
Is that the medium?
Oh, they're gonna repeak. Peak. Tiger.
Not sure why he's kind of backing out of that. I'm not.
Oh, that's why.
Oh, there you go.
There's
That
a
explain it.
medium driving up behind him. Medium dealt with by the infantry. Finally, the homie. Oh. And we'll see if we build down a very.
So like, let's just look at this real quick. Fairness to like Axis Armor, like that medium got there, right? Like how? How does it get that close?
How does it
Without
drive through?
anybody knowing? There's
This
literally no
whole line of
area.
infantry right here down this road. Rolled on.
I don't like to just blame things on infantry when you're tanking, but to be honest, sometimes
How could
it's just
infantry allow
really-
this to happen?
you look at like exactly, yeah. I mean, you just think like, how come nobody noticed this big tank? Like it's loud, it's noisy, just gets behind our lines and nobody knows anything about it. Fortunately, it didn't get to the Tiger in time for infantry to take care of it. But man,
Like the Tiger at least knew about it. Time. Marked improvement. Now here. Oh, never mind. There's a car.
we'll pull up the scoreboard real quick, see if we can take a look at who our top killers are. We have Jonas Tico on Artie. This would be the German, the Axis Artillery, at the top with 134 kills. 2 broke on the Allied Artillery, 123. And then for non-Artie players, we got Skiz at the top with 47 M1 Garand kills.
Very
leading
nice.
the way. Sherby, aka Sherby Bangin, aka the Big Sherb, aka Sherb the Herb. 45 kills in the gunner seat of the Allied tanks. 45 kills. Centurion 41. He's doing a little bit of everything for the Axis. Just as 40. Joe 0450 40. Duper, Murray, Tigers also up there. I-30s. Switch to the game view here. Let's see what we got for some tank CE. Because I kind of want to look and see the...
Close to 1,000. MG showing up.
Got the
Time.
Chimera tank mid-600s. The Furious Frogs about 600 CE for the Allies. Axis side, not a whole lot going on. I think their top tank is just under 300
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
individual. Oh,
This is...
yeah, and then a shot. Okay.
Got it by 76. Got. And that Tiger is still hanging on. How many small tanks are thrown at it?
Crossed the halfway mark in the match a few minutes ago. Not a whole lot of change Since the beginning, we saw the Allies cap Southern Edge first. Saw a pretty substantial box out, I'd say, in the maybe 20 minutes after that. But Axis have really fought back for a little bit of map control, but haven't really been able to translate that into a threat on Southern Edge quite yet. Part of that, I think, you can attribute to you know, the armor struggle. I think on the Axis side, it's they've been doing better, and they've been keeping their Tigers up a little bit more. But early on, I think they struggled. That makes it tough to really cap any point.
Yeah, there's nothing keeping the Allies' heads down. Kind of able to just look out there, find as many targets as they.
Okay.
Then a few balls here. Help. Bombing run right before.
One kill.
Oh, it's covering an airhead.
Okay.
Friendly Artie has it timed well. Oh, that's a
He's
grenade.
already got a grenade
Oh!
down.
Oh!
Wow. Great timing.
Oh, impeccable timing. As chance will slip away from them. Tiger's on fire. That's not good. Oh, this rocket guy. One guy in a house with rockets. The whole day.
Being exposed to those 76s can pull angles through those trees. Not the easiest thing to do, but
They
it is
could
possible.
They could open themselves up to a shot here. What? Oh. Oh no. They are back at it again.
We're gonna see him if they don't. Oh, he's not looking. He's
Oh
looking the
no.
wrong way.
Oh no.
They didn't know that he kind of escaped. They're still looking at where he used to be. Wow, that Tiger
Got pretty
got
lucky there. Back to the.
Maybe that AT gun we saw earlier, I think, just got destroyed.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Tiger is right behind the set of buildings, so he's not really out of it yet. If they get good information on him, which based on that move mark, maybe they do, because there's a move mark right next to him.
I hate on him.
Not sure if they're going to be able to pull angle through these trees, but they're going to try. Tiger's tracking the 76 too.
Tiger does seem to know. Oh no. Full shot.
Yeah, not out of it yet though. A lot of trees to soak up some shots. We'll see what shirt the Herb's got.
Got their number.
He's got the goods.
And like that, this Axis controlled area might just fall apart. Oh my. Tiger in stress.
Oh boy. Did the first one get a hit on the 76?
No.
I don't think he did, yeah.
76 undamaged. And another Tiger going down. bad to also bad.
Yeah, I think really the only thing that's kind of been saving the Axis has been the just a truck, maybe just a truck. I think the only thing kind of saving the Axis from getting just bowled over by tanks has been the fact that the point is Foy.
Yes.
And there's limited projectability for the tanks into the urban area part of the map.
Yeah, you got to get all the way in it.
Yeah. I mean, the infantry have done a good job, I think, on the Axis side, hanging in there and doing what they can. But, boy, man, just... I've been there playing infantry without tanks. It's just so little.
Yeah.
You just watch the clock and hope it starts going faster.
Try to find a bush or a hedge or something and say, I'll just get... The Ally infantry working very well with the tank. They're taking this ground. And they can just keep doing that for the rest of the game. Die to it. Axis infantry have done a very good job of the stronghold strong. They have not lost much ground in the urban area. Really, they're still working on controlling other key areas of the map as flanking or dies.
Yeah, I mean, they've kept that protective shell around the center of Foy, and I think that's kind of the best you can really do. That's 76 go down on the east side?
Like it.
It was just an explosion. Right below, I think. Yeah, right there, I think is where...
Wrong way. Oh! Baited by the
missed.
Puma.
Yeah, it's kind of strange because there's no, like, enemy around. I guess there's some down there. But...
Yeah, they probably took a rocket from somewhere and the Puma still died to a rocket or something. Their infantry have gained control of this compound, and that will taking out this spawn. And this spawn is really anchoring a lot of the Axis front. Huh. That is a frontline Gary. Lord.
Can't get any more front than that.
It's just...
Oh, smoke grenade. Yep, there you go.
Compton.
Now it's in cover.
Compton, you madman. They're kind of forced into that with the layout. I don't know, put a bunker around it or something.
Hey, if you don't like the garrison, don't lose your OP. How about that?
True. Win the fight. Tiger spotted. Heavily marked. As, oh my god, they took a round.
It's got engined, I think.
What?
Oh, maybe they didn't get engined, but somebody shot him in the back.
This tank across the map should shoot them?
The Frogs tank, I think, got it, maybe. don't think he can see it anymore, but
Yeah, I think you're right. That's a crazy shot right there. Bombing run on the massive infantry. Be already to do. Rocket. There. Run on the Gary here. Oh my god. What? They just got so lucky. Gary is alive. Huge whiff.
in that house. Holy shit.
Yeah. Now they are one satchel away from an eviction there. Tiger, not really.
A little cap progress just coming in right now.
That's it.
Foy. Tiger just got shot at as the marks get dropped all over him.
Marked into oblivion as he drives into the Artie. Oh no.
There's some body parts there. Can't move because you'll get shot by a tank. Can't repair because you're dead to Artie. What do you do?
Alt tab and turn on YouTube. Alright, really hold on to this piece of real estate here.
Ooh,
Got the AT guy, gets around.
But he doesn't go far enough.
On pen, on the corner.
Ooh.
Not dying to his own Artie.
Oh. Just had to take a few more steps both times, and he might have been able to finish off the Tiger, but that Garrison did go down. And the GBI tank will scamper away.
A nice win. Galaz, they're taking that step closer. Oh, look at this.
But that's a blue satchel, so that's Vanguard's. That's probably his satchel.
Yeah. Yeah, it was an engineer's. Wonder if he knows about it.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Could be
He's
big.
about to.
Big enough. Blocking out this area. Okay. Let's take it down before dying to Artie. Kind of a clutch string up here for the Axis. And they got some penetrators here. Backline. That is just gonna put total havoc on. Oh my god, that's a 76. Kind of rockets. Tiger, also weak. Farming a
What is
truck
he up
kill.
to?
That's a demerit.
I don't know if this crew has died yet. They have been locking down this east side.
Yeah, they have been
or
out
west side.
here the whole game.
I'm not sure. I mean, last I checked, their seed was, okay, just as a barometer of what they've been up to. But they have been pretty safely behind that building. And 800, I mean, that's
It's pretty good.
respectable. They've been doing stuff. I don't know how much of it is driving over and destroying empty trucks.
Yeah, that's a demerit right there. But it looks like they decided to get in the game here. K-style. Guy did not redeploy.
An AT guy laying in a fucking hole.
Already beat both his rockets. He did not deploy. I would imagine that there, though. Trying to get this fresh tiger out of mid. Going on a gun run there. And dynamite.
Seem to be kind of slowly tightening the grip around Floyd. Getting a little bit further to where we can maybe see a 4-1 situation, potentially.
Possible. .76s have triangulated their efforts around the point.
Just 3 76s, all sides.
Oh, and they got a tiger.
I mean, when it gets to this point, there's just nothing you can do.
Don't know about the one on the right.
There's not nothing you can do, but so little that you can do.
Rats. I assume he would have told his SL about that tank. I assume the commander probably figured it out. It does die. But that's like all of their tigers again. Probably.
Yeah. Yeah, you start to get hemmed in. You start to lose the information. You just kind of end up, I don't know, like just guessing where to go, or just trying anything that you can with tanks. But like I said, I mean, you start to get pushed further on the back foot, it just becomes really
Yeah,
tough to get back from just growing and growing.
kind of
Momentum.
end up with no good option.
Give a fuck anymore.
Yeah, and then that happens. Like, well, it doesn't really matter where I go. I'm not gonna find success, and that's a rough place to be. Casually backing out. Allies are really concentrating their push here in the last minutes. They're also being bombed heavily.
This could be a juicy one. It looks like it's just gonna miss. Got a couple nibbled on the edges of that push. It was so close.
Chunky, but follow through and get rid of these complete.
Yeah, I mean, you see the red just getting more and more concentrated, and to me that tells me they're losing OPs, and that's more spawns on the garrison. And if the allies keep taking ground, it's just gonna keep squeezing them. That bombing run took a little bit of pressure off, but the allied OPs are still there. They're not going anywhere.
Yeah, you bought yourself maybe like a minute or two. Now they are following up, trying to push through the area, but acid finally protected on. Oh.
It's been a little while, so we'll do a quick spiel if you're just joining us now. This is a showcase match for American Premier League season number 3. 25 teams from across the Hell Let Loose globe, Europe, North America, South America, China, Oceania, all competing across 4 divisions, broken up mostly by team experience and kind of competitive experience, to kind of give everybody a chance to play against teams that are at a similar level to them, and give everybody a good chance to play as many competitive matches as possible. So 25 teams this season, kicks off in a couple weeks. This is a showcase match. You're going to see players from a bunch of the different teams, not quite all of them, but a lot of the teams that are participating, just mixed up, playing a fun match here on Foy. Of course, everybody's having fun. Just kind of as a way to kick off the tournament, which first matches will be 2 weeks from this weekend. All of this kind of supported by Quanzer, a new server provider who did donate 5 servers for the use of the tournament. We appreciate their support. Very, very high hardware specs on those servers, better than I think the other providers are offering as far as. Extremely positive, at least my experience so far. So we appreciate their support.
Yeah, the whole high quality server is definitely a big deal. It's just turning into an absolute nightmare scenario right now.
Yeah, I think there's, inevitably there's always going to be some problems, probably due to the game and everything, but it really feels different when you end up in a server that's running well and the hit reg is good and the ping is good and everything's smooth. Certainly the opposite when it's really bad is extremely, extremely not enjoyable, rubber banding and vehicles and shit like that. So any new company that gets into providing service and competitions out.
A satchel. That was kind of a big strafe right there, as this cap is looking crunchy right now. Oh no. Or just dying to a 76 down the road. Got from real bad to even or badder.
Cap progress past a third. This point coming up on half. And it looks like it's not going to stop.
There's definitive strong cap control. It's this half of the road by the Allies. Axis getting farmed by HE shells.
Strafing run by the Axis, I believe. Trying to get anybody out of there that they can, but I don't think it's going to be enough, unfortunately. After about an hour and 10 minutes, we're going to see this point finally flip.
Took a couple garrison kills. Continued pressure, still winning the armor game. Eventually you'll get there. And as we see immediate pressure on the 5th and final.
If they don't have a spawn back here, they're going to be in trouble.
Ouch. Great for the spawn opportunity here. Well, we have 1 OP. And that is enough. So, live to fight another day. Now, the problem I'm seeing here is no one spawned as supplies. Oh, there's supplies right here. Never mind. Well, they will build a Gary. That's a bit.
Where's the squad leader? Or is that maybe the OP of the Arty player? Just kind of as like a backup, because I'm not seeing a squad leader spawning on this OP, and then it kind of explains why there's no garrison.
Don't? I feel like that would be priority number 1. Spawn over here. Outpost. Compton, here, I think. There it is.
It's something.
Fight another day here. Time being. I mean, they're still not out of Foy. But, unless it's supported by a bunch of spawns, will eventually. That's a half track. That's a fat egg half track. Oh my goodness. Egg, what are you doing? Turn it off. God, he's got a gunner. It's a tiger over here? What's happening?
Where did this tiger come from? While they were losing Floyd, this tiger's just like on the fucking most epic flank possible to go around the whole.
Oh, and they don't get the kill!
Pay off.
Oh, they didn't get the kill! It was a barrel shot!
Did the satchel get out? Doesn't look like it did. Fire drill happening. Han goes down to a serious case of skill issue.
Oh, no! They did get a spot off, though. No! OSL survived. Oh, man. That. So close. Yet so far. And
Trying to see some cap progress going back down to the final.
Allied push is going pretty
Did
well.
they ever get a garrison up back here? Because there's still nobody.
It's real light on spawns. Outpost there. This went up. And that seems to be where they're running from.
It's just 100 meters of open field away from the hard cap. That's it.
What could go
I really
wrong?
think that outpost over there has got to be the only explanation for why there isn't a garrison there. I think he literally cannot get off the arty gun to build this garrison.
Yeah. Either that or some sort of
He's
spacing.
allowed to build the OP in the warm up. Yeah, that's possible too, I guess. But
Either way, suboptimal. Boxed out. Guys can get there though. Scoped FG42. FG.
well, there's only a few guys in the hard cap. That might honestly turn the difference if they're able to get in there and kill them. But I just don't know that that's going to happen. 5 minutes left anyway. Obviously, the outcome really probably hasn't been in doubt for a while. But Axis are giving it their all to the end here.
Definitely been a heavily controlled game by the Allies. Going off the cap off the middle. Capped first, let's say that. And never really gave the Axis a chance after that. Last second, HQ BM bombing run comes through. Compton Classic. Give it to Sturby. Oh my god, they had an enormous game. 1,700 points in the tank. That's a lot. Undoubtedly a lot.
Yeah, definitely one-sided from an armor perspective. I think the Axis infantry held on as long as they could in that foy area, but there's only so much you can do.
Yeah. Tough match. Very well fought though. Both sides. It essentially went the distance. I think we can. Only a few minutes left. But that me. Joining me, Mr. Wicks.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It was a interesting match, a lot of interesting moments. I enjoyed it, so that was fun. And yeah, we got to see a lot of the teams from the next season APL coming up. Excited about that.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the slew of matches there. We got a full schedule here. But
Yeah,
that'll
I
do
think
it.
to me the most interesting one. Sorry, real quick, is Division 4, just to see a lot of these new teams going out there.
Oh, 100% agree. I love watching the sort of people with a new take on it.
Yeah.
That'll do it for me. I gotta eat the heck out of here. So I will catch you later. And thank you everybody for stopping by. Hopefully you enjoyed the cast. And a whole lot more games coming up in the APL.
Have a good night.
All right. Bye bye.